blitz is defined as a sudden, savage attack. It is indeed all this. The theory is simple. Get the quarterback. Get the man.
He goes across the line. Touchdown, Shasta. Want a piece of that championship? Put it in here.
Football is a rough game and often a cruel one.
Every time you lose, you die a little bit. You die inside, a portion of you. Not all of your organs, maybe just your liver.
A wolf pack is designed as a dominant group or team of animals.
Nobody touched them. Touchdown, Shasta.
Both mean and vicious.
Back to pass, looking all the way down to the end zone. He's got a guy wide open, and it's intercepted in the end zone. What a play. That was a spectacular catch.
A wolf pack exists on Earth to defend their territory.
He came out of nowhere and just leveled the guy.
And to prey upon the weak.
He's looking to pass right over the middle. He's got a guy wide open.
The same play that he scored on before, and he's got a chance to do it again.
This is Shasta High Wolves Division II football.
Touchdown, Shasta.
On the Shasta Sports Network.
Man, I get so excited every time I hear that opening. That's Vince Lombardi in there going, every time you lose, you die a little bit. That's a good stuff. Welcome to Thompson Field. It's the Shasta Sports Network at XS Sports. And Dan Miller joining me here tonight. Dan, we're just about 6.5 minutes left in the fourth period. Shasta leads this one, JV game 40-6. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Gary. I'm looking forward to the Bobcats being in town, and I'm not talking about heavy equipment.
Well, last year we went down there to Paradise, and the Bobcats, they ran roughshod on us and beat us up pretty good.
They beat them up. They did anything they wanted to do, and they did it in the pouring rain.
Yeah.
And it was foggy.
It was a little cold, a little foggy, a little fun. But tonight we're at Thompson Field, and let me just set the scene for you here right now. Very much like it was last week. It is a perfect night for football. It's nice and cool. It's gonna chill down a little bit tonight.
It's a little chilly.
We've got
tonight.
our Shasta Sports Network. What do you want to call it? Like duck hunting gear from Boundary Waters, Mike Carnes, and everybody over there. Thank you so much for taking care of us this season. We appreciate it a lot. We're ready to go. It's going to chill down a little bit as the night rolls on. We're prepared for that, but it's clean and clear. I mean, you can see a little trace of smoke in the air and on the horizon on the mountains over to our left. Across the field, we're looking at the baseball field, which a lot of visiting teams use as the practice field.
Yep.
And that's where the Bobcats are over there getting warmed up right now. And then just all the way around us, it's just a beautiful sight here at Shasta High School. Thompson Field, perfect place, perfect field, perfect lighting, and I'm ready to go.
I say we call these like the burrito jackets because it's layer upon layer, but I took my inner layer out.
Yeah, you did.
So I might just get a little chili tonight.
Yeah, well, you might be looking for a layer to put in there.
It's okay because the snack bar finally has chili.
Awesome. That's a nice job. We love that. I got my inner liner in, and I'm already had to take it off because I'm sweating so much. It's hot, and it's going to be fun tonight. Looking forward to another good football game. Shasta's got a good thing going on so far. They're 5-1,
They're
right?
5-1 right now, and they're facing the Paradise Bobcats that are 2-4, but ranked number 6 in the division.
That's right. Now, here's some information about Paradise, and I know you got some information too, so we'll just kind of go back and forth.
Okay.
As far as team totals for the Paradise Bobcats, their receiving yards per game is 77.3, so they're not throwing the ball a whole lot.
No, they're a running team.
And let's see what else. Rushing yards, they are a ball-running football club. They are averaging 329 yards per game.
Per game.
Total touchdowns for the season, 27. Passing TDs, only 3. So there's more evidence that they don't throw the ball very much. So guys like Troy Lyons and Kelsall, the linebacking crew, they're going to have their work cut out for them on the run tonight.
They have to be able to stop the run tonight. And the thing that astonishes me is the rushing comparison. Seth Park, 989 yards so far. Second is Vinny Smith, and he even missed last week with 857, excuse me. But in third is Jacob Weldon, which is Paradise's running back.
Nice.
700 yards. And number 4 is Trevor Thurman.
Well, he's number 6.
I got him on 4th fourth in rankings.
Okay.
As rushing yards, 568.
Okay, gotcha. That's a pretty good job. He's a junior too, Trevor Thurman is, and that kid can run the football, and we're probably going to be mentioning his name a whole lot tonight.
I think so.
Good time football. We're ready to go here. One final stat for you, rushing touchdowns for the Paradise Bobcats. They've got a total of 24 on the season. So there is no doubt in anybody's mind, anybody who's followed along, followed the team, they are going to run this football tonight.
Well, I tell you, Gary, if both defenses stop the run, it's going to come down to the quarterback comparison.
I think so too. And one thing that I wanted to throw in, which I'm very excited about, we spoke with him before the game. Vinny Smith is back in the lineup tonight.
Yes, he is. He's got a little cast on there. He's going to pat it up, but we told him to put plaster Paris on it. Hey, the Raiders did it in the 70s. Why not?
Hey, whatever it takes, whatever's legal, we'll be happy to do. And good. And I am told Mike Daly, our photographer, says he was going to be here tonight. I haven't seen him yet, but Mike just rolls in and he just goes down on the field and gets his camera gear out. And Tony Horde, not quite sure where he's at tonight. Haven't heard from him. And let's see, what else do we got? I think TJ and Tracy are taking the night off. We have a night off tomorrow for Shasta College, which is a much-needed break for us.
Yes, we need a little break from each other.
I'm looking forward to going to the dump tomorrow, just doing some household chores, man. I got a ditch to dig, to put a French drain in, and just things that everything goes to the wayside when football season starts because we eat, live, and breathe this stuff 24 hours a day. And I get home from my real job, and then I work till 10, 11, midnight sometimes at night. And, I breathe football.
We have no honeydew list during football season.
My breath smells like leather. So it's going to be a good night to hear Thompson Field. Good football night. We're looking forward to it. We are going to take a little bit of a short break and take care of the people that take care of us, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations. Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400, 223-1400. Finally, a lender you'd refer your friends to, Omega Mortgage. We do loans.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest fluid inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between, J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja here, reporting from the Super Tubes in South Africa. Do you hear that? The tubes are calling my name. That's Oceanic for Kyle. Let's rock. Surf Ninja out.
Hi, this is Dan Hannon again here from the marketing department at Results Radio. You've probably heard me talking about being a member at Riverview Golf and Country Club, and what a great experience it's been for me. Riverview has had a tremendous response to their new membership drive, and I would strongly encourage you to take a free tour of their facility. They have an outstanding staff, and you can still become a member of Reading's finest private country club with membership starting at just $120 a month. Riverview Golf and Country Club is located on Bocelli Lane overlooking the Sacramento River. This perfectly manicured 18-hole golf course will challenge your abilities and reward your senses with spectacular views and a cool breeze from the river. Start your day enjoying breakfast or lunch on their outdoor patio overlooking the river. As a member, you'll also have access to tennis courts, swimming pools, exercise equipment, and locker rooms. With single and family memberships going fast, contact Riverview Golf and Country Club today and schedule a free tour. Call 224-2255 or visit online at riverviewgolf.net.
Hey, this is Eric Gannon, driver of the number 75 Shasta Sports Network Super Late Model. Keep the pedal to the metal, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Our guy, Eric Gannon, I don't even think he wears those fireproof shoes, man. He just welds his foot right to that gas pedal and lets it go. Eric, thank you for being part of us this year. We're happy to support you in your efforts. Dan, I know that you're going to run down on the field here in just a couple of seconds, so I got some statistics to give out on Shasta's football team. The same stats that I gave on the Bobcat team, but receiving yards 90.2 per game, rushing yards 387. So the running game on both teams is pretty close. Total touchdowns 38 for Shasta. Tackles per game 62.5. This is the big number. Sacks, 20 sacks total on the season, and interceptions they've had 5. So they're looking good, and that's what we're going to see. I think it's going to be an on-the-ground, hardcore running game. I think it's going to be a defensive game. I think the defense is going to set the tone for who wins this football game here tonight. So, Dan, I think you're almost ready. Give me a hand wave if you're ready. You are? Okay, so with Coach J.C. Hunsaker, go ahead, Dan Miller.
All right, thank you, Gary. I'm down here on the field with Coach Hunsaker. Coach, you're getting ready for another big game. And, I got one question for you. I noticed that in the last few games, it's been the hurry-up offense, and then you kind of move away from it, and then you come back to it. Is there a reason why?
Oh, I just think it depends on the series, on how much success you have initially within your first couple plays, on how much tempo you can control. So there's no real reason. We'd love to keep our foot on the pedal throughout the entire time if we can. And then if you get into a situation late in the game where there's no call for it, there's no necessity, where we're just trying to milk clock, then we'll do that. But we just like to be in control of what we're good at.
Now, I've noticed in the last couple of games, Ian Garcia, he has been on the money. What's going on there?
Well, I think it's what defenses are trying to do to contradict, I guess, Seth and Vinny. I know this last game, we didn't have Vinny in the middle, but it can't just change your entire offense. We're built upon an offense that needs to attack inside and outside, and it was a little tougher for us to execute that last Friday night. But it loads guys in that box, and they were so focused on taking away what they thought was that one threat with number 12 on the outside that they were bringing guys in the box, and we were going to use them as a decoy, and got over the top with Dietrich. We saw that open up. And then with Seth's speed and a little success running the other way, we thought, okay, hey, let's see if we can get it the other way, and we did. So, I thought Chico did a good job defending what we're successful at. We just had to call on Ian to throw the ball well, and by gosh, he really showed up and did a good job for us.
Well, I know you got a game prepared for, and I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but you're 5-1, you're at top of your division. What do you do to keep the pressure off these kids on that?
I actually try and generate a fire about what has this program done. And I know we're all new in the program, but the history and tradition continues to live on, and we're not a football school. We're just not. If you look at the years, we haven't won a section championship since 1988. That's 29 years. I let all the kids know about that. We haven't won a league championship outright since 1999. That's almost 20 years right there. So I let all the kids know about that. Be hungry for achieving something that hasn't been done here for a long time, and we got to take it one game at a time. And every league game for us, no matter if you're playing who is ranked the highest league opponent or who's ranked the lowest, you got to show up and play good football. So we're trying to mature in that aspect of staying focused, not so much thinking about the pressure, but the fire to achieve things that we haven't yet achieved in a long, long time.
Well, you got Paradise tonight. They basically did what they wanted to last year. What have you done this week to prepare for them?
Well, I brought that up. I said, hey, man, it was an embarrassing football game for us last year when we thought we could go down there and compete with them, and we didn't show up. And I wanted to refresh those feelings with some of those seniors, this year's seniors, last year's juniors, to feel about, hey, dude, this is a good program. This is an historic program that's going to show up and fight and battle. I know their record doesn't show that they're a team with a lot of success right now, but it doesn't matter. On any given Friday night, anybody can line up and play some real tough football. So we're just trying to control our mentality, our execution, what our guys are capable of. And it's tough with teenage boys, you know, their minds get wondering, oh, hey, coach, we're ranked this and that. Guys, we got a lot of work to still do. So we got to keep them level-headed, keep them on the ground.
And I think what you instilled to these kids is fantastic. I want to wish you all the luck tonight, and go get them.
Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate you guys and your support. Thank you.
All right, Coach Hunsaker, nice job, Dan. Nice job down on the field. I'll give you a chance to just take it easy and just catch your breath and come up here nice and slowly. This JV football game is over. We'll get this football game started in about 20 minutes from right now. Final score, Shasta wins the JV game 40-13. And we are very excited about what's about to happen here at Thompson Field. Good football. We're ready to go tonight. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Where's your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right and all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
Electric vehicles. We are seeing more of them every day. A new electric car in your driveway makes you eligible for a $1,000 rebate from Reading Electric Utility, REU. Plus, another $500 rebate for your level 2 charger. Did you know that REU's electricity rate for charging is equal to paying $1.08 per gallon of gasoline? Smart, eco-friendly, and super cool. Visit a local dealer today and take one for a spin. Electric vehicle rebates from REU. For information, visit us at reupower.com or call 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
This is Defensive Coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas, your local Reading chiropractor. At Healthwise Chiropractic, we take a comprehensive approach to your health journey. From adjusting the entire family to providing you with pure, safe, and beneficial Arbonne products, we have a solution for you. Call Healthwise to make your appointment today. 244-9000. That's 244-9000. Or go to healthwisedoc.com. That's healthwisedoc.com.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja, ready to ride exotic Cloud9 waves in the Philippines. Just need to escape my cameraman. Wait, come back! Surf Ninja out!
The biggest sale of the season is happening right now at Appliances Direct. Don't skip this once-in-a-year sale when the best deals in town get even better with special savings on every appliance for your home. Save big on GE Appliances kitchen package bundles and laundry packages. Ask about additional savings with GE Appliances rebates and local utility Energy Star rebates. Buy now at these low prices and pay later with Appliances Direct's 12 months no-interest financing on purchases of $399 or more OAC. Don't wait for orders from the big box stores. Appliances Direct has a large in-stock inventory ready for immediate delivery. Bring in your best locally advertised GE Appliances price, and Appliances Direct will beat the deal. Guaranteed. Appliances Direct is locally owned and operated with the best pricing and customer service in the North State. Just check out the reviews on Google and Facebook. Appliances Direct, 3495 South Market Street in Reading.
This is Larry Fuqua from Everyday Fitness, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Right on, right on. Larry, thank you for being part of the football program for us this year at the Shasta Sports Network. Tonight's game is presented by Everyday Fitness. They're down on Athens Avenue, right across the street from Orchard Supply Hardware. Let me give you an idea of some of the things that they do, Dan, and go by and see their facility. And we've got a, matter of fact, let me real quick, let me put a graphic up just to show you what Everyday Fitness looks like. They have a beautiful facility. and down there on Athens. And Larry's been a good friend of mine for a while. There's if you're watching it on our YouTube channel, you see what they got to go. But some of their services, they've got personal training. They've got a kids club, which means that they've got daycare.
Yep.
That's good.
Nutrition,
they've got tanning, massage therapy, the vitamins and supplements. They got towel service, locker rooms and showers, competition prep services, which is really cool for those bodybuilders and stuff that want to go in and compete in that. They do boot camps. They do member appreciation events. And then, of course, they got Wi-Fi in their system, too. So if you're streaming Pandora or something when you're on the treadmill, they can accommodate that as well. It is a beautiful place. Larry and I used to work together in the racing business down for Bill McAnally Racing. That's where Larry and I first met. And he came up here, and he ended up taking over that gym and eventually buying it. And he's done a spectacular job with that place.
It is beautiful there. I mean, it's always clean. And I always say, you want to go to the gym and get pumped up.
That's it.
Because they'll pump you up.
They will. So I spent a little bit of time there last week. Look at Kurt Ramage down there on the field. He's just like calm, cool, and collected, right?
Yeah, well, you know, it's funny that you mentioned him. Him and I had a long conversation today, and just because of our friendship. But he says he's not changing any game plan at all.
I don't think he should. I mean, their game plan has been consistent and solid and effective, and it's worked for them all season long. Tonight, they're going to have their hands full with the run. And
I believe so.
The run defense. So I'm looking for big games, big, huge games from Corbin Muckle. I'm looking for a big game from Troy Lyons. I'm looking for a big game from Walker Huey. And, I mean, there's so many other people that have really gotten into the game.
I'm expecting Corbin Muckle to have a big game.
Corbin Muckle is he's due for a good game. He's not had his standout game of the season, and I'm expecting tonight. We ran across him up by the snack bar a while ago during halftime, right before he went in to get all suited up. And I think that's T.J. Holmes down there wearing his Oregon Ducks shirt.
It just might be. You know, getting back to that, I do believe
that's TJ.
They're both teams are going to do really good against the run as far as defense-wise. So, therefore, I look at the quarterback comparison. Okay, you have Garcia, 32 of 54 for 546 yards, 9 touchdowns, 1 interception with a quarterback rating of 125.5. And then I look at Klein for Paradise. He is 28 of 51 for 464 yards, but 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions on the year with a quarterback rating of 80.8. So if both defenses shut down the run, they're going to be looking for the quarterback comparison, and I think Shasta's got the edge on that.
I think so, too. They have been very consistent in all positions, especially their secondary. The linebackers are strong, and I tell you what, Kirk Gibson's been really strong too. He has had an outstanding game almost every time out. I mean, he's had big runs, he's had interceptions that he's come back and scored with. Special teams have been very strong, so we'll see what they got. And the Bobcats are still way over on the practice field, over on the baseball field.
They're running that double flea flicker.
They're doing something. Chico did the same thing last week, and I don't know if that's a little bit of strategy. Maybe they don't want to be out here. Psychological thing, it could be. And you know, Loretta will tell us if you get in somebody's head, that's half the game right there, right?
That is half the game.
That's it. We love that too. So it's going to be a fun one too. And let me give you this microphone real fast because we want to be able to hear you. So tell us how's Corbin doing?
Corbin is doing absolutely amazing. He is not worried about this game at all. I talked to several other players as well as Banuelos and Lyons and Smith, and they seem pretty confident. Paradise does have a record for either one way or the other.
Yeah,
the score is never close. It's always one-sided. You're either 40-7 or 7-40.
Okay.
So
no close games here.
No close games here with Paradise at all. So
good. All right. Well, thank you for being here. We love it that you're in the front row with us all the time. We also got Ian Garcia's whole family right next to us here.
This is Garcia's family right here?
Yep, all of them.
I had no idea.
They were all here last week.
Love your son. He's a great guy.
We didn't know who you were last week until the game was over, and Ian came up and said hello. So welcome.
Now your house is going to get toilet papered for sure.
That's it. Awesome. It's football time. We're about 10 minutes away from game time. You ready to take a little bit of a breakdown?
Actually, you know what, Gary? I spoke with Kelsall earlier this week. And
Deatrius Kelsall.
Yeah, I talked to Deatrius.
Okay, we want to run that right now?
Yeah, I
do. He was our player of the week last week. He had a standout game. He had some sacks. He had long touchdown runs. He had interceptions. He did it all last week. So let's see what you have to share with us about Mr. Kelsall right now. Go ahead.
Number 9, senior, 6'2", 240 pounds, Deatrius Kelsall. Deatrius, welcome to the Shasta Sports Network. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations. You are player of the game last week. You had a blocked field goal, had a great reception for 60-something yards. You're just a big guy and you move fast.
Yeah, luckily, yeah, for that game.
What position do you like playing? It seems like you like running back, but it seems like you bring your game every time you play defense.
Yeah, definitely have to bring that mentality for defense. I think that's the overall position that I like to play, just hitting somebody every play.
Where are you from?
I'm from Washington, Port Townsend.
Now, you transferred down here and you wanted to play for Shasta. How did that come about?
Pretty much just my life at home and just coming here for a better education, and just lucky that they had a good football team here.
What made you pick Shasta? I mean, did you want to choose? You had Enterprise, you got Anderson area. What made you choose Shasta?
Well, I had my guardian, Butch. He just told me that Shasta was the place to go, and I believed him because I have all the faith in him.
You and I met a few weeks ago, and I introduced myself to you when you were down there warming up. And I remember you saying, how do you get player of the game? And I told you, you got to earn it. Well, you definitely earned it on the last game. What a game you had.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's just through Monday, like Coach says, Monday through Thursday is a preparation phase for Friday, and we just stick to the game plan. And pretty much for this defense, we have a lot of weapons for sure, and any player can shine in a certain game, and I was just lucky to be the one.
How do you like playing for defensive coordinator Kirk Ramage?
He's amazing. Great dude. Favorite coach.
He's your favorite coach over the
head
head coach.
Yeah, just keep it low key a little bit, but yeah, defense for sure.
With Troy Lyons and Mosby on that linebacking core, how do you feel about playing next to those guys?
It just feels amazing because you know that you have two dudes right beside you that you can count on, that they're gonna do their job every single play, and it's just great to have.
Okay, I got to know, where do you get your speed from?
I don't know. I'm not so sure. Parents weren't really athletes, so they didn't play sports in high school, so I'm not sure.
If you had one athlete that inspires you, which athlete would that be?
I'd have to say Cam Chancellor, just because I like his mentality of always liking to hit and coming down for the big blow.
So we expect you in the next few games, because you got some big games coming up. You got Pleasant Valley around the corner. You've got the River Bowl. We expect to see some hard hits from you?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations on being here. We welcome you here. Congratulations again on being player of the game last week.
Thank you.
All right, Deatrius Kelsall. We saw him too. He was throwing the ball around a little bit earlier, and he's in really just calm spirits. I think he had his sunglasses on. The sun wasn't even up. He's Mr. Cool, that guy. You asked him, where are you from? And which reminded me of that old Nat X skit on Saturday Night Live. Where are you from? I'm from the streets. What street? Sesame Street?
Yeah, I remember that clip that you had.
Yeah, that's where that came from. So,
what happens when you get the president his coffee in his White House?
In his White House, yeah. Okay, we're about 5.5 minutes away from showtime. Let's. You got something to take care of?
Well, you know what? I want to talk about Kelsall really quick.
Go ahead.
The kid is all heart to me. He's all heart. He wants to play. Watching him out there being in the running back position, and especially getting that 64-yard touchdown catch, looked like he was having fun. He has more fun on defense. He loves to hit more.
Yes, he does, and he's a hard hitter, too. And I see that you've already hit the Snickers bar.
Yes, I am.
Planning on getting a little bit grouchy?
No, I don't want to turn into Marilyn Monroe anytime soon.
I'll have to pull mine out, too. Okay, we're 6 minutes away from kickoff here. Stand by. We'll take a very quick break, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hill family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and Pearl Clear Coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hill Collision Center are the best in class. The Hill Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hill Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hillcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hill Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Keep your car, truck, boat, plane, train, RV, or whatever you drive looking like new with RCAT Detailing. Call 945-8203 or search RCAT Detailing on Google.
That's RCAT Detailing on Google.
Hi, this is Justin Hillier. You are listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up.
All right, back here at Thompson Field. Time for our national anthem. Very good.
We have to do that.
Yep. Shasta High School Band performing the anthem as they always do. They do a great job too, and here we go. Boy, if that doesn't put you in the mood for football, I don't know what does.
There goes the cannon. You know, Gary, there's another game going on across town that we're going to keep our eyes on, which is Foothill is hosting Pleasant Valley tonight.
That's a huge game.
It's going to be a big game. It's football in Northern California tonight.
I see our friend Ryan O'Brien is here.
I do.
He's standing right up behind us.
He's looking more and more like Grizzly Adams every day.
I'll tell you what, we got, we'll tell him real quick.
All right.
Well,
so we got a captains out there for Shasta, and it looks like we have
Blake Blomquist.
Blomquist is out there. And
Haven't heard that name
we
too
have
much.
Gibson and number 8.
Vinny Smith.
Vinny Smith, and number 5, which is...
He's not listed on our program here, Dan.
Wow.
So
we're switch up.
We're going to count on the announcer for that. And I'll give you the numbers for Paradise. You want to get those?
Go ahead.
77.
77 is Eugene Snell.
50.
50 is Tyler Kirster.
Number 12.
Number 12, that is their quarterback, Colby Klein.
And number 30.
Number 30, that is Trevor Rickson.
All right. And Paradise will be receiving the opening kickoff. They are in all white with dark green helmets and dark green numbers. They match. They look good. Shasta's in all purple, purple pants, purple jerseys, white helmets. And Paradise will be working from our left, going to our right. If you can envision that, Shasta will be moving from our right to our left.
And look at that. They're all jumping, and they look pumped up and ready to go.
They got every single team member on their team right out in the middle of the field, and they're all huddled up. And Shasta's got just their one kickoff team. So that means nothing.
That means absolutely nothing.
It means absolutely nothing. You're right about that. And I mean, we will see once this ball is kicked off who is spirited enough. And in about 2 hours from now, you'll know for sure.
Oh, yeah. We'll have the final results. Really quick, Gary, I want to go over the team average scoring by quarter.
Yes, go ahead.
Shasta, 15.8 in the first quarter.
All right.
Second quarter, 15.3, but in the third quarter, 3.5.
Oh, that's their weak period.
That is their weak period, and then they go to a 6.8 to close out the games, where Paradise is 8.0, 6.8, 7.8, and 8.3. So they're kind of level through the whole entire game. Shasta looks like they run away with it at the beginning of the game, but we've noticed in the last couple of games, that third quarter, they lose that time of possession, and they let the game get away from them.
Back to receive, Trevor Thurman. And it's going to go to the other side, and that goes right into the arms of Ethan Hughes. He takes it at the 16. He gets through. He's up across the 30, 32 now, and then he runs into a purple brick wall, and that's where the Bobcats will begin.
And let's see who's on the stop there. You see him right there, number 34 for Shasta. Now we got some new numbers here. Oh, no, that's Spencer
Graybo?
Graybo. And the game is underway, Gare.
Isn't it like, well, I'll mention this here in a second. First one is a handoff, right-hand side, off tackle. That's not much of a gain at all.
Whoa.
Jacob Weldon, the ball carrier. He's the person that they're going to be keying on most of the night.
I'll tell you what, Levi Quintana and Lucas Hartley, they kind of pushing around a little bit. Excuse me, Charles Bagley. Looked like Quintana just threw him right down to the ground and, hey, it's time to wrestle instead of playing football.
That's exactly right. Quintana's looking for a good game as well. And Shasta drawn off sides right there. That's going to be a penalty against Shasta.
Encroachment.
Yeah, on number 5. So let's see what our announcers got. Yeah.
Penalty on number 5.
Okay, well, I missed it. Somebody over here said it might have been Levi Peterson, but he's got a different number. He's listed as number 66. Or some other number.
Number 6,
Thurman runs the ball over the 40 up to the 43. He'll have almost enough for a first down. He might have a first down. And we've got a Shasta Wolf down on the ground. And he's hurting.
That's Peterson on the ground. He is hurting his knee. He's holding his knee.
Kirk Ramage, he's hurting bad too. He's in pain. He's hitting his own helmet right now. So we'll take a quick timeout for this injury timeout. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta Wolves Varsity Football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Hi, it's Dave Andrade. Join me for commentary on local sports every weekday. It's the XS Sports Extra on XS Sports 96.1 FM.
Welcome back to Thompson Field here. We got a little break in the action, a little injury timeout already. We never like to see that, and we're not going to speculate on what's going on because he's still down on the field. He was moving around. I mean, you could tell he was physically in pain and angry with the whole injury thing itself because he was smacking his own helmet. But sometimes that's a way to alleviate some of the pain. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But if he is out for the rest of the game, that's going to be a big blow to this defense because Levi Peterson is one of their leading tacklers.
Yeah, they got him up on his feet right now.
And this crowd comes alive.
And we'll see whether he's limping or hobbling. He's walking on both feet real gingerly.
Which is a good sign.
Well, they got people on both sides of him, so it's very possible that is a knee issue.
He was holding his knee the whole entire time. And look who they slapped right in his place.
Is that Mosby?
That is Mosby.
Well, look at Mosby. So we'll keep a close eye. And I did see TJ Holmes down on the sidelines over there. So he's down here working for us tonight, which is good. He's also probably doing some part-time work for the Record Searchlight, his old place of business. And Tracy's down there as well, so we go. And there's the handoff. Left-hand side, off tackle, gets through the main line and has a pretty good pickup there. Jacob Weldon on the gain, and he's up close to a first down.
And Marino Carrillo on the stop.
Be about a yard short.
It looks like to me that Paradise likes to substitute a lot.
Second down and short right now. Handoff goes right up the middle, and that is Trevor Thurman. He gets hit hard, but, man, he charges for another additional few yards after that, and that's going to be a first down for the Bobcats.
And what a good hard hit by Levi Quintana. You know what I noticed, Gary, when we walk down there and talk to these players, we know what they look like now.
We do.
Instead of just their football helmets on and their number.
Well, last year was our first year out, and we didn't know any of them.
No.
I mean, in our defense, we didn't know any of them. We knew them by number. We knew them by name. This year, we know them by face. Here we go. All right. Thurman, the ball carrier, right up the middle. He's good for at least 4 or 5 on that play. He's a tough little kid.
This offense looks a little familiar.
Yes, it does.
Looks like Huntsaker's a little theory in there.
Huntsaker's funny because he usually watches the game. He's about 15 yards down, but he usually is about 20, 30 yards down from the action.
Yeah.
And it's because he can see it's a good angle. Here we go. Shasta almost drawn off sides. They back it up. That is not an infraction right there. They'll hand it off once again, and the ball carrier is Thurman up the middle, right-hand tackle, and he's met immediately, and they bring him down. Big Troy Lyons involved in that.
So is Kurt Gibson. Mosby. Might as well just give it to the whole right side of the defense. And the band is in full swing tonight. But not geared up and dressed up.
Well, last week was a big one. It was a homecoming. Oh, by the way, I bought us a bunch of 50-50 tickets.
All right.
Got to supply us with Snickers for the rest of the season, I think. Here we go. So good drive, consistent drive, nothing outrageously spectacular. And handoff is a fake, and quarterback keeps it, and he's on the move. Colby Klein runs it over to the left-hand side, and he's brought down short of the first down. He'll maybe pick up maybe 2 on the play. It'll be third down.
Well, if you're head coach, what would you do here, Gary?
I'm sorry, it'll be fourth down. Well, I would go for it.
You would?
I mean, you know me.
Fourth and 2.
You know, I am an all-time Daryl LaMonica fan, and I say throw the long ball on first down. Why not? You know, that keeps them off guard, too. You know, 1st and 10, you got 90 yards to go. If you throw the bomb, they're not expecting it. Handoff will go right up the middle again, and that ball carrier is Jacob Weldon. Weldon gets through, and he's got enough for a first down and plus another handful of yards. Ball down at about the 27-yard line. They'll mark it officially at the 28.
And Carrillo on the stop. So was Gibson in on that?
I think everybody but the janitor was in on that.
Look at the way they line up.
Here we go. That's a crossbuck and handoff. Left-hand side. He barely gets the handoff off, and that's a big game. The ball carrier, Jacob Weldon, around the left-hand side, and he's close to another Bobcat first down.
They're just giving him Weldon and Thurman back and forth, back and forth. Look at the way they break their huddle and line up to the football. It's like
they're only about 4 yards away from that football.
And it's quick.
I mean, I don't see them doing sign language in that huddle, so they got to do something right?
They're just gibbering off numbers. Exo slots C25-2.
That's right. 38 blue, long streak 3. You go down to 4th Street, turn left when you get to 9th Avenue, catch the J bus. When you get to 10th Street, have them open the doors. I'll fake it to you. You remember that old routine?
Oh, yeah.
Who was that, right?
Yeah, that was, oh, God.
I know you know. We're about the same age.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. Hey.
That was Fat Albert.
That's right. That was Fat Albert. I knew you'd get it after that. Good stuff. This game brings back memories, doesn't it?
Look how quickly they line up.
Yeah, real quick. All right, quarterback. He's set up right over center every time. Handoff goes to Trevor Thurman off left tackle, and he gets a couple out of that.
Shasta has to contain that offensive line and really win this battle in the gutter.
3rd down and 3 for the Bobcats. They are inside the 20, close to the 10-yard line.
Definitely in 4-down territory.
And threatening to strike first here tonight at Thompson Field. Hey, Jeff Gorley listening to us from Sebring, Florida
That's
tonight.
a quarterback keeper around the side, and he's in for the end zone.
That was an easy run right there. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Faked it up the center and rolled right around the left side and walked in untouched. So Paradise, the Bobcats strike first.
You check that. We got a listener from Sebring, Florida.
Over in Florida.
That's Amber's uncle.
Oh, okay.
Cousin or
brother, sister's cousin.
That's right. I think he's really. Let's see if I can pull this off. I think he is the cousin on his mother's side of the great aunt of the nephew from his grandmother's little sister. How about that?
Okay.
That's who you are, Jeff.
Kick's up and no
Kick
good.
is up and no good. I think somebody may have got a hand on it. So that is the first strike made by the Paradise Bobcats, and they'll lead this football game 6-0 with 6:11 to play in the first period. We'll be right back with the kickoff.
This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
I feel if you can come here and run good, you can go anywhere and win. So that's what brings us here every Saturday.
The Red Bluff Outlaws return to the Pauline Davis Pavilion for another exciting season of racing. For schedule and information, go to rboutlaws.com.
Hi, this is Ian Garcia, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Yeah, that's our guy right there. His family's right next to us here. So we're expecting some big things. Back deep right now is Kirk Gibson, number 11. And that looks like it might be Levi. Is that Levi? No. That is Marino Carrillo. Which one do you want, Dan?
Carrillo and Gibson. You take Gibson, I'll take Carrillo.
Okay, if Carrillo
I'll
gets
take the
it,
double deuce.
If Carrillo gets the kickoff, the call will be yours. If Gibson gets it, the call will be mine. And here's the boot right there. And it's a short kick, and that's going to be your call, Dan.
Okay, he's going to take it at the 20. He's up to the 25. He moves to the left and then dances to the right. And he's got open field. He's got one guy to beat, and he gets taken down right inside Bobcat territory at the 48-yard line.
Wow, he had a lot of daylight there. He only had one guy to beat, but that other guy that he had to beat was really fast.
Yep, and he was the kicker.
How funny. All right, so Shasta's got the ball in Paradise territory at the 47-yard line. He's officially the cousin on her mother's side.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you for clarifying
Thanks for straightening that out,
Vinny
Jeff.
up the middle, and they move on him immediately, and he just keeps on going. He fought for a half a yard.
I asked him earlier before the game started, I said, Vinny, you take a hit, and then you get 2 or 3 guys on you, and you still gain 3 or 4 yards. How do you do that? He goes, I just do it.
I just do it.
I said, okay, that's good enough for me, man.
I loved when you told him, why don't you put spikes on your
Yeah.
and a pass.
Garcia over the middle. They're calling that incomplete.
Wow. I don't think he trapped it, but okay.
It hit the ground.
Oh, that was to Ryan Puckett.
Yeah, it hit the ground. He had no place, no way to catch that, and Shasta's working that hurry-up offense. I like that.
Well, I noticed that Paradise likes to substitute a lot. And it's
a sweep, and that is Mosby. Mosby to the left-hand side. He'll get about 2 or 3 before he's hit hard and brought down at the 43.
He gains about 5. It's going to bring up 4th down and 7. And they immediately don't even think about it. They're going to go for it.
Yeah, Puckett wide right. I mean, way out to the right now. And Garcia in that hunched little crouch position that he does so well. He's stands up, looks over to the left for some signals, hand signals from the coaching staff. And they'll send Seth Park in motion. And they will hand it right up the middle to Vinny Smith. And Vinny's got enough for a first down, and he's on the move. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Vinny Smith.
Wow. On a 4th and 7, Gary. Right up the gut. Run right down the middle. There's Mike Daly right there behind us.
Hi, Michael. Hey, Michael.
Congratulations for tomorrow. Right up the center. 4th and 7.
Wow.
Don't even hesitate. Line right up and go for it.
You know how you get in that kind of shape? You hang out at Everyday Fitness.
Yes, you do.
That will get you in that kind of shape. 4th and 7, right up the middle.
Boy, Vinny Smith, once he broke free,
he
just kept those legs moving.
Now, and keep in mind, he's carrying an extra 12-pound cast on his wrist.
Yes, he is. With spikes.
That's right.
Gary told him, forget the cast. Why don't you just put some spikes coming out? And he's like, hey, there you go.
He's like Inspector Gadget down there. He's got some spikes hanging out of it. He's got a staple gun. I think he might have a bullhorn in there. Whatever it takes. Nice job and a big run for Vinny Smith. That was great.
I like the fact that they lined up immediately. They didn't even hesitate whether they're going to go for it or not, whether they're going to punt it. They just went for it, sent in the signals, and did it.
So, offensive game, big time. Tied at 6 at the moment. Extra point coming up for Shasta, and they've called it. There's a player down on the field, Dan. I didn't notice that.
Oh, I didn't either.
On the other side of the officials over there, that looks like a Paradise Bobcat.
That is a Bobcat down.
Yep.
We'll just go ahead and stay right here. There's 4:35 left. It's 6-6. After Vinny Smith made a great 4th and 7 run right up the gut.
One of my friends, Greg Coker, from high school and growing up and playing ball, is one of our officials tonight. He, in the JV game, was the referee, but he handed that white hat off to the other gentleman, and I think he might be a line judge tonight. So they got that player. He's up. Oh, and that was a tough shot, and that was Junior Mahindru. And he's limping off and walking off slowly.
He's a senior, 5'8", 140 pounds. Wide receiver. You know what I've noticed? A lot of the teams that Shasta plays, they have a junior quarterback and a senior quarterback, but they start the junior quarterback. A little bit more experience, maybe.
Hey, whoever gets the job done, that's who starts.
That's exactly right.
That's how my rule book works.
And the senior, he can't go, well, trade me then.
Number 4, Brian Kilgore in to take the extra point.
All right, Kilgore for the point after.
Ian Garcia to hold. Here comes the snap right now, and it's kind of a high snap. And they're going to fake it and go for 2. Pass into the end zone, wide open, and that is good. That's an extra point times 2. Alex Meek, receiver on that one. Good play.
That was totally planned. High snap, he just rolled right around, and there's Meek, wide open.
So 8-6 here in the first period. 4:35 left to play. The ensuing kickoff coming up right after this.
This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Do you ever wonder what happens to your vehicle behind the scenes at an auto body collision repair facility? Wonder no more. Go to HilldCollisionCenter.com and watch a virtual tour of the North Valley's finest and most recommended collision repair business. HilldCollisionCenter.com.
This is Cameron from Maxwell's Eatery, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Sorry, Cameron. Maxwell's Eatery is a great place downtown.
It is.
They got some of the best sandwiches I've ever had. So thank you, Cameron. We appreciate that. 4:35 left to play in the first period. Shasta leads this one 8-6. They went for 2 on that one.
Taking the jump early.
And back to receive. Trevor Thurman on one side. And on the other side, that'll be Ethan Hughes.
You know, when I went down there and talked to Hunsaker, he was talking about the fire. He's got to fire himself.
And that one is going to bounce at the 10, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 2 or 3 yard line, so they'll bring it out.
That's Trevor Thurman back there.
So out to the 20 we go.
So not only do you have to do the dump tomorrow, but you got a special task to do tomorrow too.
Well, I don't have to do the dump. I want to do the dump tomorrow night.
But you got another task to do.
I don't know if he wants us to broadcast that.
I just told him congratulations. We're just going to leave it at that.
Okay. Well, now that you've already kind of spilled the beans, I got to give the story or else we're going to sound foolish. Mike Daly, our photographer, is getting married tomorrow, and I'm going to be the officiant.
Tying the knot.
Yeah, good for him.
Yes.
Mike's a great guy.
Mike is a good guy.
All right, set to go.
And he does.
Handoff right up the middle, and that's Trevor Thurman. He's got a big hole. He gets through. He gets 9 on the play. A big run for Trevor Thurman. Nice job.
Levi Quintana on the stop, and he takes his pictures. He doesn't need a big stick like that photographer down there's got. Right over there, over by the goal line. He's got a camera stick. pole.
Jeez, he could be up on Buckhorn and get a shot of that. Nice job.
All right, they're lined up.
Okay. Right up over center goes quarterback, and there's the snap right now, and Thurman gets the ball again right up the middle, and Troy Lyons says, you're not coming my way tonight.
Clogged up that center. Look at that. Troy bounces up like, yeah.
Hey, look at him. Chest all puffed out, looking like a proud peacock.
After he just got done chowing down a big, huge cheeseburger.
Nice job, Troy Lyons.
Their leading tackler.
Do we have our Coach of the Week?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We've got a lot of compliments on that.
All right, well, there's going to be a whistle right there.
Start. That's going to be a false start.
They'll back them up 5 yards. That was funny. You see that referee? He's trying to mark off the yardage, but his step wasn't quite a yard. So he's kind of lunging out there like he's doing ballet or something. Joker, funny.
You gotta love the guys in zebras.
Hey, they take a lot of heat down there from specifically coaches on both sides of the field, but they really can't hear the people in the stands, but they get their share too. Man in motion. Handoff is fake, and they're going for a pass over the middle. That guy's wide open. That's enough for a first down near midfield, and it's complete at the 48.
Well, I'll tell you, Klein took a shot on that one.
Austin George with the reception.
Did you see Jake Welch coming in and just leveled the quarterback? He took a shot. There's my one time.
Okay. Be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. They're at their own 48-yard line right now.
Mosby's playing more defensive end.
Yeah, handoff right up the middle. Thurman, the ball carrier, gains about 3 yards on the play before he's brought down immediately.
This is exactly what defensive coordinator Ramage was expecting. He says, we're going to get a lot of doses of Thurman and Weldon tonight.
And those are their 2 top backs, and they rely on them for the whole game. We're still 2:32 left to play in the first period. Shasta leads 8-6. Coming out wide in the receiver position, Austin George. And there is the snap, and he's going to throw the ball. He's looking for George, but he's not open. He hits Weldon on the right-hand side, and that's going to be a big gain. He's pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line by Quintana.
He had Mosby beat on the outside there.
Yes, he did.
Mosby's playing a little bit up more on the defensive end rather than the outside linebacker position.
Yeah, he's right up there on the line right now, and that's possibly where they needed to put him in when that number 5 went down with a knee.
Yeah.
And
they're really missing Peterson right now.
I'm not sure if that's Peterson or not, but we'll find out for sure. He's still on the bench down there. They're tending to him right now. Quarterback, and he is fake handoff. He's going to hang on to it, run around the left-hand side, and he's got trouble.
Yep.
He's got a lot of trouble. He's going to lose yardage on that play. Big defensive play right there.
And look at him.
That's
the Nolos.